So you have a 401k. Now the question becomes, how and when do you roll that to an IRA? And is it beneficial to do so? Well, first of all, let's answer the when. Okay. When, of course, is if you retire or if you leave that employer, you have the ability to roll over your 401k into your personal IRA, which means it's just then you have control on how it's invested and all the options versus just having the options that are part of the employer sponsored plan. Now, here's another opportunity that most people don't realize when it comes to 401k rollovers. But after 2008, when people's 401ks became 201ks, the government made a provision. It's called the after 59 and a half in-service non-hardship withdrawal. Long explanation to basically just say after 59 and a half, even if you're still working at a company, you can roll over money from your 401k or your company sponsored plan to an IRA. That opens up all your investment choices. It allows you to use red money that have it managed and monitored for you with a portfolio manager. It allows you to use green money. It allows you to do anything you want because you have the ability to control it. And it puts it in your IRA. So it could be an option. Now, when or should you roll over to a 401k from a 401k to an IRA? It's really just looking at the options. Now, you need to always make sure we check out fees. However, fees can be hard to exactly find out in a 401k. We want to get an idea what your fees are. You want to have an idea on what your fees would be if you make a move, if there is a management fee. But the other thing I think is most important is finding the vehicle that's going to help you get what you want and meet your goals. So, for example, a lot of times as people are getting older or closer to retirement, they don't want as much risk. And if they have a lot built up in those IRAs, well, a lot or a little, depending on the person, they don't want it at risk. Moving to an IRA allows you to use some of the green money strategies and be able to protect your 401k, protect that money from market downturns. So when should you move it? It really becomes multiple factors, not just fees, but really what you want and what makes most sense. We need to talk through that. Now, how to do it, simply put, is most 401ks do have their own paperwork that we have to use. Sometimes it's physical paperwork, a lot of times it's online, and many times you can even call and they can process the rollover over the phone. So you would have to open your IRA at whatever new custodian or whatever new company we're going to send it to. Then we would get the paperwork from the 401k or process an over the phone rollover, and they would then send it out. Sometimes they send it directly to the new company. Oftentimes they send it to your address of record written out to the new company. It is not a taxable event for you. As soon as you get the check, you send it off to the new company, and now you have it in your own IRA. You have more say on how it's managed, what investment vehicles is in, and even more say when you're going to take it out, because you do not need the company sponsored approval to take anything anymore. Where when it is in a company sponsored plan, you can use company sponsored investments and you have to follow their guidelines and rules. So often we say it's good to look at least look at your options and make sure that it fits your overall plan. And if you're over 59 and a half and still working somewhere, let's take a look and see, does that plan allow for you to take withdrawals? If so, how much? And would it make sense to put it in your own IRA? Again, it should be part of your bigger picture, making sure that your business plan for life is all complete. So, have questions? Please reach out and we'll walk through it with you. We'll even call the companies with you to make sure we ask the right questions and so that you know what all your options are.